If you've been thinking about relocating to the Tampa area, well, I've got a special treat for you today. I am in this hidden gem of a neighborhood called Plantation Palms. I bet you've never heard of it. If you have, comment below. But this community has so much to offer. It's quiet, it's a golf course community, and it's got a special feature that I'm excited to show you. So I'm going to show you a couple of homes in this community, and I'm going to show you the neighborhood. So let's get after it. So where is Plantation Palms, you're asking? I'm glad you asked. It's actually in Land O'Lakes. And of course, as we know, Land O'Lakes is known for its lakes. So this is one of those beautiful communities that is surrounded by lakes all around the area. But this little community is a hidden gem. So if you're looking for an alternative to Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes is just south of that. This community came on my radar because one of my girlfriends is getting ready to sell one of her houses in this neighborhood. And I was like, I have not done a video on Plantation Palms, and it is necessary because it is absolutely stunning. And I cannot wait to show you all of the features that this area has to offer. But the most important thing you need to know is location. So this is not for my beach people. We are about an hour from the beach. We are also about 30 to 40 minutes from downtown Tampa, but you are close to 275 and 75. And if you go north on 275 and it turns into 75, you're gonna hit 41 and 54, and it's right at that conjunction that Plantation Palms is sitting. So as we've maybe talked before in other videos, 54 running east and west is where you're gonna have all of your major shopping, your Publix, your big box stores. Not to mention, because you're so close to Wesley Chapel, you're gonna be very close to the outlet malls, the Tampa Premium Outlets, as well as Wiregrass. So all that area up there, if you've ever been up there, if you haven't, let me know and I can guide you around. But there's so much to do up there, everything from wonderful restaurants and outdoor shopping and the outlets like I mentioned, and they're having all these little festivals up there, farmers markets, and even some outdoor, guys playing guitar and that sort of thing. It is becoming an area that is really sought after. So what you also need to understand about Plantation Palms and some of the surrounding communities is that you're gonna have a more wide range of home prices in this area. Again, with a gated community, features, golf course, clubhouse. They've even got their own pub. It's called Mulligan's Irish Pub. And I was watching everybody teeing off today. Even though it's a little later in the afternoon, the golf course has been really active. The only thing that this area does not have is a community pool. But when you have houses like this behind you, look at this house. It faces the golf course. So some of the other houses face the golf course on the backside, and they have pools. Most of the houses in here have pools, so you don't have to worry about that community pool situation. All right, let's go take a look at some of the houses, okay? Okay, so this first house we're gonna go see is actually an open house. I'm hoping they're gonna let me film in there. So it is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It is 2518 square feet, and it is listed right now for $590. And I wanna see just how much you can get for $590 in Plantation Palms. So let's go take a look at it, okay. What did you guys think about that house? I actually thought the layout was really great, and I love the backyard because it does have a potential for a pool. I'm gonna show you a house right now that has a pool, and it's a little bit higher priced, and let's compare the two. Okay, let's go check it out. It's a very open concept, light and bright, and you have over here this pocket door, right? To close off this area, that's the pool door, and you have a pool bathroom, but it's also a guest bath. So this room. So very high ceilings. I know it's hard to tell on the camera. Very spacious room. Again, great for, you know, mother-in-law suite, that multi-generational use. And I actually really like that the kitchen is open like that. Right, and then you have this little window, which is kind of cool, that leads you out to the pool. So if you want to be passing drinks around, right? And in Florida, we spend a lot of time outside, so this is gonna be your view. Beautiful. And you're looking at a golf course back there. Let me give you that view again. And we're overlooking the golf course. Great outdoor space. So let me show you. There's a laundry room right here. Okay, let's head upstairs. Okay, we've got your master on your right. We've got his guest bath here. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You know, I'm a fan of a good bathroom. Really pretty. And then you've got this really large bedroom here. Look at the ceiling. This is a really nice space. And then as you move down the hallway, we've got the master. Again, this is a very big ensuite. Look, they even have their own little media space here. Could be a library, could be a sitting area, an additional office. So you've got the two, like his and her closets here. So, sorry guys, you get a little closet. And she gets a deeper closet because we've got more stuff. And you know, again, love me a good master bathroom. Primary, I should say. Really love it. Really great use of space. And then as you come up the stairs and you hang a left, you've got these two additional bedrooms here that are very big as well, very nice sizes, light and bright. I really love the little touches. I really like this home. It's very light and bright, which is always ideal for me. I like sunshine. I like to, you know, I need a light, bright, airy, and I love that outdoor pool space. So this is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. It's 2646 square feet and it's $675K. And in this area in Plantation Palms, it is backing up to the golf course, which is 19 holes. We're gonna talk about that. And it's got its own pool and its own outdoor area. I think this is very well priced. It's very well maintained. It's got really nice upgrades. So this is one of my favorite houses in this area right now. We've got a couple more to see, but I think it has a lot of potential for a larger family because there's lots of little hidden rooms. You have the downstairs mother-in-law suite if you want, or guest. But then upstairs, you've got like this large 1-bedroom that has the adjacent bath, and then you've got the master with the bath. And then you've got the 2 bonus rooms upstairs. So you have plenty of room for small kids or office space or a workout room or even a media room. I've been seeing that a lot lately. So we're gonna keep talking about the community, but we've got to go to the next tour. So hang tight, let's go see the next house. Okay, I'm wondering so far, what do you think of these 2 houses? I have a lot to say about the comparison, but before we do that, I want to show you the last house on our list. It's actually a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's listed right now for $449K. And the only issue, I think it's gonna be too small. It's about 1,800 square feet for the price, but let's take a look at it and see what we think, okay? Keep in mind, people are moving, so you're gonna see some boxes. Of course, people are moving. Just wanted to warn you a little bit, but I really like this bathroom. Did a great job with that. Bedroom. Second bedroom. And editor, I might want to put these at the end. And a big laundry room, right? I love the kitchen. Did a great job. Kitchen. Nice outside space. Great outdoor views. I like the big open concept. Again, we love that here. Don't mind their laundry. They're trying to pack up. This is the primary suite. And again, remember they're kind of moving. It is a large room, and I really like the upgraded bathroom considering it's kind of a small space, but you've got the side-by-side sinks, obviously. We love some drawers, girls, right? And a nice big closet. And how about that shower? Love that. All right, and that's the primary. And this obviously is a really great office space or dining space, right? All right, it's a little house, but it's got nice big ceilings. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I think Plantation Palms has a little bit of everything for everybody price-wise. I'm noticing that prices are anywhere from the 400s all the way up to the millions. So this house is listed right now at $449K. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now it's 1,800 square feet, but the vaulted ceilings really help and the open concept really help. And I love all of the upgrades. This house is completely renovated. It really, these people are obviously in transition and they're getting ready to move, so they're doing the best they can. But I really think this one, for a home that's a 3-2, just under 1,900 square or 2,000 square feet, just like, could use just a little bit more square footage. I still think for $449, that's not a bad deal in Plantation Palms. And you've got the golf course down the street, 19 holes, miniature golf, mulligans. We're gonna talk about the community features here in a minute, but I think this is also just a really great option, but seeing the upgrades that everybody's doing in Plantation Palms, being that these homes are a good 20, 25 years old. Okay, so let me show you around the community a little bit and let's talk about the community features and this area a little bit. All right, let's go. Okay, so what did you guys think of all 3 of the houses? Can I be honest with you? I think for the value, the house that's priced right now at $675K that has the pool and has the golf course view is actually right on the money. I love the house that's $590K, but it doesn't have the pool. So the price comparison is like $85,000, right? So $85,000 you could get a pool. So they both are pretty great, not gonna lie. Now, the house that my friend is gonna list is a lot larger, and it's got a huge pool and patio area, and I'm really excited when that one's gonna come live. So if you wanna be first on the list to see that house, be sure that you either comment below or you text me or email me, and I can put you on the list so that when something comes available in Plantation Palms, and especially my girlfriend's house, you'll be the first to know. All right, I wanna show you a little bit of the community, so let's go take a look. So how about that putt-putt? Pretty cool, right? I like it because, you know, if mom and dad are, you know, playing golf or whatever, the teenagers can play putt-putt, and then they can all meet at Mulligan's Irish Pub for dinner. I think it's great. And the community is really active, but it's still kind of quiet. And I wanted to show you this. So this gives you an idea of the community and every tee on the golf course. So it is an 18-hole course, and obviously we are right there at the entrance. And you can see they've just really created this community in a really smart way for, you know, the people that love golf. Obviously, you don't have to be a golfer to live here, but it is that vibe. Again, you've got the gated community with all of those features, but outside of this area, you've still got Land O'Lakes recreational area that has the baseball park and the football and the soccer and the playground and the dog park and all the other features that it has. That's right down the street. You can walk to it. The schools in the area, you've got Academy of the Lakes, which is a private school. You've got Oakstead Elementary School. You've got Pine View Middle, and you've got Land O'Lakes High, just to name a few. So really good schools in this area. Oh, and there's another private school that's Land O'Lake Christian. I didn't want to miss that one. The other thing you have to realize is Land O'Lakes, obviously, as I said, surrounded by lakes, it's still in a no flood zone. But if you are living near a retention pond or any of the lakes, obviously you need to check the elevation. I like the versatility of the different home prices, but you can also have a gated community if you like. They kind of keep it open. It's not traditionally gated. I think at night they probably close it. And sometimes there's other communities within this community that has their own gate, and that's usually pretty locked down. But because I think the access to the golf course is right at the entrance, they want to give you more ability to kind of come in and out. But I think in some of the other communities that are more higher end, there are some, you know, 800, 900 and up homes here. Those are gated. So we're going to put a link to the golf course in the description. The memberships are not that outrageous. They're probably very comparable to most golf communities. So check that out. They've got social memberships as well. They've got some add-ons, and you get a bunch of discounts at the pro shop, that kind of thing. And like I mentioned, you're not really close to a beach. So for my nature people and my water people, you still have access to boating life up here. Our lakes up here are big enough, yes, to boat on. I saw one the other day, somebody dragging their kids in one of those round things, and they were having a blast. So you can, outside of Plantation Palms, there are some communities that have lake access, water access. Now, some of the parks have water access. So Lake Park, clearly. You can do canoe rentals, you can hike, you can bike. There's a boat ramp, playground, walking area, all the goodies, right? And then if you want a little bit more primitive of a nature walk, I suggest Cypress Creek Nature Preserve, but make sure you have the right shoes on, make sure you have your bug spray, and make sure you know what to do if you do see an alligator, a snake, or anything else, okay? You were warned. So I'm really curious what you think of Plantation Palms and the area of Land O'Lakes. Do you want to see some more videos about Land O'Lakes? Haven't done that many, and there are some really great communities, like I said, even just across the street. So those are going to be coming. So if you do want those, I'd love to hear from you in the comments about that. I'd love to know if you agree with me about the houses that I showed you today. So which one was your favorite? What do you think? The one with the pool, the one without the pool? I'm curious. And again, if you want to be put on that mailing list, make sure you hit me up below or check out all of my links, and we'll go from there. But until next week, everybody, I will see you around. Bye-bye.